And welcome to our Forgiveness Friday session. Today we are going to really focus on bringing peace into our hearts through forgiveness, especially after the loss of a pet. So in the last couple of weeks, I've had so many people reaching out to me that have sad to say goodbye to a pet. And I know this is really difficult. They are part of our families. They are this connection, instant connection in the physical world to our hearts, to unconditional love, to so much more, right? And this relationship is so significant and so important. And also, we don't always know because of the way that we communicate with them differently than we do other human beings, and other things in our life, other relationships we have, right? You don't always know what they need or what's best for them, or how you can help them, or if they're comfortable, or are they in pain. And I've noticed through my work with people who have lost a pet or pets who are preparing to transition that in the grieving process, this can play a big part of this comes up after they leave. The guilt can set in, different things can be experienced in the grieving process because of this unique communication and connection. And also often the relationships are long. They're 5 years, 10 years, sometimes shorter than that, and sometimes longer than that. And there are these constant relationships that we have in our life that are so unique. So when they go, it can be complicated. Hi, everyone. Welcome. And I have found that through relieving ourselves of this guilt, because actually what I've learned is that they don't want us to feel guilty, and that actually that guilt can prevent us, especially if it stays around for long. And sometimes people carry it around for decades without even noticing it, maybe. But it's there in our hearts, and it can have an effect on our lives and our relationships, including relationships with new pets we get. Relationships with ourself, our self-confidence, our self-love. And also it can be a barrier that prevents us from really connecting to the love of our animal companions after they've transitioned, to help us to heal that grief and sadness. It's from that loss. And it doesn't mean that like a poof, it magically makes it go away. But what I found through the work I've done with soul communication and Tao healing is that there can be this sacred connection that continues to happen, that can continue to nourish your heart. So today I'm going to take time to first just send all my love, really, truly, to all of those who are experiencing pet loss at this time, or who have experienced it ever. I'm sending you my love. I'm so sorry. And I'm here for you. And if you can follow along with this practice with me, I would love to support you in this way. And you just actually do the very best that you can do. And that's all. That's all you can do. So I'm going to take a moment to share this to my pet groups and other people who might benefit from this, because I think it's really important. I'll give you a minute to share. Also, if you can think of someone that you think might benefit from this, or even just posting it on your wall, someone who needs it might be able to find it. Okay. All right. So everybody can take just a moment as I do this to kind of connect to your hearts. Maybe grab some tissues if you think you might need it. And I say that because this can be a very, very deep and beautiful process, and we're all here to support you. So if that's what you need, it's perfect. Okay. So just close your eyes gently, and we're going to connect to whatever you connect to as a source of love and light. Could be the stars, the moon, could be divine, whatever you feel. And now I want you to just connect to the love and the joy that that connection has to your animal companion. And I have many animals who have crossed the rainbow bridge, so I'm going to connect to all of them. And connect to the animals you have now, too. And we're going to say hello and we're going to invite them to join us. So you can repeat after me if you'd like. And as we do this, I just want you to visualize that light from the source radiating into your being so softly, holding you, remembering that you're loved, supported, protected by the whole cosmos. So, dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of, or dear the soul of, and name your animal companions. And this will work too, even if it was an animal that you had to give to someone else or leave behind. That happens. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. I invite you to come and join us on the level of heart and soul to receive my love and gratitude and the benefits of this practice for your heart and soul. Thank you. Please be with me. Just take a breath and allow your heart to open to this connection and experience in a new way. And say, dear my beloved, you can name them. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you so much. I deeply and sincerely apologize for any negativity or hurt or pain I created for you or caused you in any way, in any lifetime, including in any way related to your passing. I apologize for not always knowing what you needed, or how to communicate with you clearly. Please forgive me. Thank you. And it can be painful it's painful when they leave. We can sometimes even feel upset, right? That they're gone. Yeah, especially if it happens suddenly. So let's offer the forgiveness too. So I forgive you unconditionally. And I forgive myself. I forgive myself for any time I did not know what you needed or understand how to help you. I know in my heart I only want to help you. And I know you know this too. So I love myself and I forgive myself for any mistakes that I have made, including any mistakes related to your passing. I love myself and I forgive myself. So let's take a moment to really receive this forgiveness. Our animal companions actually they forgive us instantly. They really want us to be happy and healthy, and that's part of their job. And when we don't feel that way and we feel that guilt, it is still connected to them. So they also can experience and feel this message. So we're going to do our best to really just let that go and receive the love and the forgiveness and let go of the negativity to discover what else is actually there in the connection. So I forgive you. Beautiful light just gently radiates from your heart. Allow your heart to open up. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I'm actually hearing that we need to do another kind of forgiveness to anyone who is involved in our pets crossing over, whether it's like doctors or if there's money involved in trying something and spending a lot of money and then it not working. And, I think people may not identify as being like upset or angry about that, but it still could be something that doesn't feel positive, that doesn't have a positive message. So we want to let go of that as well. So, dear all souls involved in the process of saying goodbye to my beloved, and you can name them, all the vets and the doctors, the finances, other animals, other people. I offer you my forgiveness, my unconditional forgiveness, and you just do the best you can. I forgive you. I forgive you unconditionally. And just take a breath. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. So I'm going to sing a little chant of the greatest forgiveness, to really bring this message into each of our hearts. And you can relax and just receive and connect to this message. And sometimes it's helpful to visualize the light going and radiating out to your beloved pet, to your relationship to your pet, to the other souls who came forward. Da Quan Shu is the Mandarin way of saying greatest forgiveness. So I'm going to chant both. Da Quan Shu, greatest forgiveness. 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 I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Really receive this love, this forgiveness, this nourishment. Letting go of all the guilt and the suffering it's created for you. It can be natural to feel this way, and it can be really beneficial to let it go. To bring in that truth of the love of your connection unconditionally. The truth that you did everything you could do, and that they know this. So now we're going to invite all the souls who may be suffering from the loss of a pet, from this guilt, including all of the animals. We're going to invite them to join us to sing Love, Peace, Harmony, which is a beautiful song that I love to use because it carries a beautiful message and a beautiful frequency and vibration. So just continue to receive this. And if you know someone who still is grieving or is grieving or just recently lost a pet or whenever lost an animal companion, you can dedicate this to them also by just visualizing this and singing this out to them from your heart. So it's very easy. So I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. I love my heart and soul. Receive that message. I love all humanity. This includes our pets. Join hearts and souls together with the greatest forgiveness. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. One more time. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Dear my beloved, you can name your animal companion. I love you so much. I miss you. I can feel your love. I know you can feel mine. Thank you for your forgiveness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's interesting. I could see how means perfect. I could see so many animals. I could see birds and dogs and cats, and so many of the dogs were like wagging their tails and so excited to be here and invited to be in this connection on the level of heart and soul. And I was hearing that some of you might be ready or might already be talking to your animal companions, so the ones in angel form that have already transitioned into the soul world, and continue to talk to them, because the message I'm hearing is, they really hear you and hear you, maybe not in the way that you're hearing me right now, but they hear your love and they feel that message. They hear the message of your heart. And that's really important to remember. Because we're so active in physical life that when that connection is no longer in the physical form, it can be easy to forget that it's actually still there. Hi, Patrina. Thank you for joining. So I love all of you so much. Thank you for this special time together. It really touched my heart, and I could feel even that I didn't realize that I was still carrying around some guilt from when I was a child. I had a couple of birds. One in particular I had as I got into my teenage years, and I didn't really pay as much attention to him or give him the care that I really wanted to. And after he transitioned, I just remember he transitioned young. Well, younger than he he could have lived a lot longer. And I remember just thinking, if I would have cared for him differently, that could have been different. So I carried that responsibility around in my heart. And although it might be true, right? It's important to let go of that and to forgive myself and to receive his love and forgiveness, because carrying it around and beating myself up about it, but I wasn't even noticing it was there. It was another layer. I've been working on it for years. Sometimes it takes time. That's okay too. But I didn't address it, until 20 years after. So I can just feel his love, actually. And I'm having these memories of him. And the reason I'm crying is because I can feel the love more deeply when I think about him. And when I think about all the things we used to do together. He was a little hand-raised cockatiel, and he did everything with me. And so when I was having those memories before, I'm realizing now that there was a heaviness there still. Every time I would think of it, the guilt would come up, even if it was like, kind of sneaky, like even if I didn't notice it. And I notice it now because I can feel the love much deeper. So this is part of the way we can support ourselves and one another through the grieving process. Like I said, even 10, 20 years after. So I'm going to be doing some different work and different workshops and classes for people who would like to work on healing and letting go of, transforming that grief and sadness to really connect to that peace and have that deeper connection I was just speaking about to your animals. So if that's something you're interested in joining or hearing about or learning about, those offerings that I have, I'm going to put in my email in the comments on Facebook at least. And YouTube, drop a comment and let me know if you would like to receive that information. And you can email me and I will invite you. I'll just let you know what I'm doing, what's happening, and you can decide whether you would like to join or not. And I will also put this in YouTube. Yes, I've been guided to do like a workshop and some different classes, and I think it's going to be extremely powerful, and I'm putting it together, and it will be soon. So send me an email if you're interested in joining that, or you can send me a private message as well. And thank you. Thank you for taking time to join and offer yourself this love. Be gentle and compassionate with yourself throughout the day. Play the Love, Peace, Harmony song if you need some support. I will put in the link where you can download that song. You can also find it on YouTube. It's everywhere. You can buy it on Apple Tunes. It is our iTunes. It is a free song. But I know some people recently have been just going ahead and purchasing it on iTunes so that they could put it on a repeat on a device that maybe they're not using or something and just keep it playing. It's a good idea. Well, thank you everyone so much for joining, sending you lots and lots of love. Know that you are loved and supported, and I'm here for you if anyone would like to reach out. I also offer private sessions. I do a lot of the work with people who are healing from pet loss, and that reconnection can be really powerful. You can hear a message from your animal companion, receive some blessings, some guidance. It can be really healing to hear their message. So if you feel like you're ready for that, you can feel free to reach out to me. You can look on my website also. You can schedule a session with me. I'd be happy to support you in any way, there's my website. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy your pets. Love them always. And I will see you very, very soon. Join me next Friday. And don't forget to join me Wednesday. Sorry, I didn't mean to point my finger at you. Don't forget to join me Wednesday for the Pet Healing Show. Always exciting. I'm really looking forward to offering more messages from the pets. That's where you can do that. And then join me again next Friday for Forgiveness Friday. All right. Love you, everyone. See you.